Hey guys, oh sorry about that bling there, that bit of bling. Yeah, look at that bling in your eyes. Okay, so we've got some new bling and we've got some old bling. If you're subscribed on our YouTube channels and following our Facebook groups and pages and stuff, somewhere along the lines you would have seen me show you those Dobinson's monotube shocks that are mounted upside down. That we thought there was going to be, well, years ago we thought there could be issues with these boots and stuff getting torn to pieces, and the boots held up really well. But we have seen, prior to these shock guards going on our MRAs, monotube remote adjustable, on the back of our 19 Prado that have come off there now on our 22 Prado, for the first 10,000 Ks only, or maybe a little bit longer, maybe 12, 13, I can't remember exactly. We were running that Dobinson's, those monotubes, and the only trip, it was actually a Outback New South Wales trip in 2020 that would have done all that damage. So we sort of went up, just to give you some background. That's not this damage. Then we're going to tell you about this and how these, I believe, would have protected it, and I haven't seen any issues. And when you know how much work these have done, you'll see it's a perfectly satisfactory product, and this will end up being a free prize for someone, because guess what, I'm going to give those away as well, bada bing, because we upgraded to the new ones, and I'm about to tell you why. So for about 10,000 Ks, I think we had the standard suspension in for about 8,000. Then for another about 5,000, we had the monotubes in, including that Outback New South Wales trip. And a lot of stones hit the bottom of those shafts, and there's a bit of damage there. There's no leaks or anything because the seals are really good, and rarely does the shaft go all the way up to there. So that's the first part. But then from about probably 15,000 Ks, you know, somewhere there, we've had these on. And of course, these have done Outback, you know, New South Wales, South Australia trips, Queensland, across the Gibb River Road, all sorts of trips these have done. These have done another approximately, you know, probably 40 to 45,000 Ks of absolute punishment. So let's have a look. This is what goes underneath, right, on the old system, where you take the bolt out of the shocker, you put that in, and of course these sections, they bolt up to these sections. Works perfectly well. There's not an issue with it. We did see one pair that was completely butchered, you know, absolutely hammered. If you drive and hit rocks and that, they're going to hit this and bend these. Of course, that's going to happen, but if you drive right, you can see what's going to happen. These are designed to take rock spray, not boulders, right? So if you're driving over boulders, rock hopping, picking bad lines, and you bend them up and whatever, that's not what these are designed to do. They're what, about 2 mil or something like that? They're designed to stop the rock spray, and they do a very good job. You can see from the bottom the absolute pelting they've copped, and it'll be mirror image, right? So not much around here on the outside, it's all right here up the middle, and you can see, if you have a close look, I'll try and hold it still. I don't know if the focus is going to work out for us, whatever, but they've taken a punishment. So if you've got these will suit a 150 Prado. If you've got one and you want a free set, well, these are going to be free. Once again, subscribe, turn the bell on, follow our Facebook pages, groups, whatever you want. Just make sure you're there for the info if you want to work out how to get these for free. We've upgraded, you know, kaon.com.au, they upgraded the product, and after we saw the damage, not that there was anything wrong with this, but we knew they'd upgraded because they had a different product, I think for the 200 series or something like that. And, you know, they said, well, you know, it's something they had to get around to, like we've all got to get around to these things. Are you seeing me in the reflection there? That's bad, you could see way too much. Anyway, look how solid they are compared to, well, it looks like the same thing. Let's have a comparison while we're at it, right? Let's have, for people that are thinking of upgrading. Okay, so without measuring, I'm saying that's slightly thicker material. Okay, so they are heavier, and although it says on the instructions here, we'll give you the part number, right? This is for the, you can see what they're for, Toyota 150 and the FJ Cruiser on the rear shock. So different part for the 120. Okay, there's the number if you wanted to buy some. It says 30 minutes, half a beer. I'm thinking with these, I haven't done any yet, but if it's just those two bolts and that's it, oh, hang on, it comes with these, so you may have to slip those in behind. I don't, half a beer. Who takes bloody 30 minutes to drink half a beer, mate? 30 minutes, that's 3 beers. So it's a 3 beer job, or I'm thinking it's half a beer, which is a 5 or 10 minute job. Anyway, guys, that's what we got. Just letting you know, we upgraded this. Anybody that's got the monotubes that plans to take them on Outback Australia, dirt road, corrugated dirt roads at speed type thing, these are the sorts of products you need, right? This sort of thing is what you need. I don't think you can get these anymore unless they got old stock. I don't know if they're cheaper. Why would you want it? There's an upgraded one, but why would you want this? Because it's free there was this saying, if it's free, it's for me. Guess what? If it's for free, it's for you. Bada bing. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. And there's the product, and we'll let you know how it goes, and we'll get these on. Look, we won't be able to say how well they work because we've already got damage on our monotubes, and we're not going to change them. We're going to run them, we're going to compress them in and out and make sure it all happens to see if there's any leaks at the monotubes, because we've never seen a monotube leaking yet from any of the ones we've used, sold, installed ourselves, or any sales. Never had anybody come back and say, oh, my monotubes are leaking. So I reckon it's pretty good hit rate so far, because we have moved a lot of them. Anyway, guys, highly recommend these rear shock guards if you've got, look, I always said you don't really need them if you've got twin tubes, because you've got that twin layer of protection there. But if you're planning on giving any suspension a good hammering, it's probably worth having something. And for the monotubes, in my opinion, if you're going to travel with them, these are an absolute must. Carwin.com.au. Bada bing, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. See ya.